When you first start the PackPlanner, there is no data there. So there are two tabs, hikes and gear. Hikes is where you manage all your hikes, and gear is where you manage all your inventory. So if you hit the button on top, we can add gear. Add a few gear here. I have a gossamer mariposa, just a backpack. By default, it's an imperial, so it's in ounces. You can choose a category. If you like metric, hit the settings button on top left. You can switch to metric, but I like ounces and pounds. So I'm going to add a few more items in my gear list. So the first thing that you would do is build up your inventory of all the gears that you have, and that's what is happening in this screen. Water, I'm saying per liter, right? That's we'll see why that matters. Every liter is about 35 ounces. Now that we have added all the gear we need, now let's go to the hikes tab and start adding. You can always delete gears if you have to, like right swipe each element and you can delete it. Now let's add a hike. So give a name that you can understand, a description. The screen also allows you to add a little bit of meta information about the hike, which we can see in detail more later. It's only for viewer information. It's not being tracked or, interpreted in any which way. Some information about your hike. The minute you hit save, it brings us to the screen. This screen will tell you all the gear that you have added so far. This is the hike landing page. What if you want to add more items to this? Hit the plus button on top. Now, this screen will only show you items that are not added there yet. Water, I want to carry 3 liters of water. Remember, it's 1 liter. It's also consumable, so we toggle that. If you change it to consumables, see the icon for consumable changes in the screen as well. Right? Likewise, hiking shirt is something that changes. Why is this important? Now we know that the total weight that you're going to carry is 10 pounds and 15 ounces. But if you hit the report button on top, you will see that there's a total weight, there's a base weight. A base weight is everything that's not consumable and not worn. So you have a differentiation of different kinds of weights here. So you know exactly how much consumables you're carrying, what's your base weight, what's the, I usually carry a camera on me. I use it as worn, right? If you go back to the hike page, you now know how many gear there is. Typically, one of the things that I do is, once you're done with the hike, you can always go back, edit the hike, and mark it as completed. You can add, an all trails link or a Garmin link that track this hike for you. So this is one place where you can have all the information about your hike come together. One of the things that I do on uh, hike day is to make sure if I've verified and that checked that I've carried everything. How do you do that? Basically, you come back to the hike page, and if you remember, if you left swipe, it'll allow you to delete the item. Instead, if you right swipe, it gives you a way to verify. If you select verify, see that the verify icon changes. Basically, this is how you, on the day of the hike, you verify that you have carried all the items or you have packed all the items. And that's important, right? That's one of the primary reasons I wrote this app. I want to be sure that I've carried all the items that I've planned for. Finally, in the hikes main page, if you right swipe, there is a way to export all this information. It generates a CSV file and you can email it to anyone or whatever. That's all, folks. I hope you find this app useful. Let me know what you think. If you find any bug, let me know. Thank you.